see him tonight.
He's a man on a mission.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
And that's how we start tonight's show. Sting at EC3, Impromptu Brawl, CKPW Fight Night. It seems like this old rivalry is back on full fucking board. EC3 came out here talking shit. Pretty much called Sting's victory a fluke. Well, Sting came out to prove otherwise, and right now, he's beating the dog shit out of Ethan Crabbe in the third. Bulldog chasing down, finally Milk Dud here in the ring. EC3, he's hilarious. Holy shit. We'll be right back. Speaking of beef, we've got one that seems to have come out of nowhere. Last week, after getting defeated by Samoa Joe, Shane Taylor tried to fucking pour out his heart on a microphone when he was interrupted by none other than Minoru Suzuki, who called him out, pulled his whole card, and of course, an impromptu brawl erupted. And that brings us here tonight. A match you never thought you'd see. Big Shane Taylor and the Japanese MMA legend Minoru Suzuki of Suzuki-gun fame. Been an interesting run here for Shane Taylor. Had an opportunity at the CKPW World Championship three-way dance. Did not make it to the final match and didn't look very impressive, I hate to say it, but he has sort of rebounded since. The problem with that is he's running to Samoa Joe over his last two outings, and now he's going against the man some call the Murder Grandpa. Kind of a lame nickname, but I guess it fits. There he is. Minoru Suzuki, straight legend in Japanese wrestling lore as well as mixed martial arts. Shane Taylor not waiting for the bell. He meets Suzuki in the aisle and he just caught a drop kick. Suzuki, one of the toughest men this business has ever seen. Also one of the most maniacal, the heel of heels diabolical, demented, all that crazy shit. That is Suzuki. And he does it all within the confinement of the rules. Not exactly a deathmatch wrestler. But he's a dirty son of a bitch, quite unique in that respect. Beautiful neck breaker, twisted the leg like a neck breaker and a fucking leg whip all in one wrap. Corkscrew, I forgot what the hell you call that goddamn move right now, folks. I am still reeling from how we started our episode tonight. EC3 and a stinger. Gonna have to revisit that in the very near future. Right now, we got our first official match. Big Shane Taylor, Minoru Suzuki going at it. Bell is officially rung. Suzuki ringing Taylor's bell. Bulldog. This one is a pick'em, folks. You would like to think that maybe size, strength, youth would give Shane Taylor the edge, but Suzuki is such a crazy, crafty son of a bitch. You just can't doubt him. As I say that, he goes on the attack. Beautiful corkscrew lung blower. Shane Taylor rolling out to the apron. Suzuki drop kicks him right to the floor. He's going to follow him out there, and this is where he does some of his best, most devious work. Shane Taylor intercepts the boot, rushes in. STO takes him down. And now it's Shane Taylor in control for the moment. Exchanging rights. Taylor with the upper hand whips Suzuki into that steel barricade. And now he's laying in the right hands. Taylor might be having flashbacks from when he went through that barricade, courtesy of Samoa Joe just a few weeks ago. Right now he's giving it to Minoru Suzuki. The battle goes back into the ring. Suzuki back up, runs. Bicycle kick to the face. Shane Taylor down. And now he's got that camel clutch style submission knee in the back. Shane Taylor, holy shit. This nigga just went Super Saiyan God in this bitch. He's fired up. And those chops definitely has some impact. Suzuki feminine. He's out on his feet. Shane Taylor got him goozled up. Starling vertical suplex. And man, that fucking power boost. Like Taylor ate a sensu bean or something. It seems to have worn off, but it definitely made its mark for the moment. And now it's Suzuki fired up. Holy shit, this one is fucking crazy, folks. Just as I thought it would be, Shane Taylor got Suzuki up in the lights and just dropped him. Shane Taylor going up top. You do not see this often. Will it pay off? My God. What a splash. Suzuki down. He's feeling it now. He's right back up. He misses that bicycle kick this time. And now it's Shane Taylor got him goozled up. Suzuki fight him out of it. Elbow to the midsection. Throw Shane Taylor over the ropes. He's hanging on the apron. Not for long. Suzuki takes him down with a drop kick. And now we're back outside one more again. Suzuki in control for the moment. Got Shane Taylor in his face. Slaps on that sleeper hoe. It might be a choke, but it's on the outside. Referee ain't gonna do fuck all about it. Shane Taylor seems to be out cold. And now it's Suzuki getting fired up. I don't see no aura. So maybe he didn't go Super Saiyan. What the fuck is that all about? Nevertheless, we're back in the ring. Standoff, Shane Taylor, Suzuki, going at it. There's that long blower one more again. Excuse the flummery, goddammit, Suzuki for the pin. Shane Taylor kicks out. Big man sweating profusely. Misses that kick. Showing how elusive he is, but he just ate an elbow to the face. Suzuki rocks him with a succession of front elbows. And this one been back and forth. An epic encounter, hell of a kick in the corner. Shane Taylor might be done for. Suzuki setting him up for something. Could it be that Gotch style power driver? No, it's just the traditional power driver, and that shit hurts just as much. And it's just as effective. Shane Taylor down for the count. Minoru Suzuki is your winner. Holy shit. This one started off wild. In the aisle, went back and forth to the outside on multiple occasions. But when all said done, bell rung, Minoru Suzuki comes out the winner. What's next for Big Shane Taylor? Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back. Back from commercial break, and we've got a rematch. Kairi Sane, Maria Kanellis, one of the biggest upsets we've seen thus far in our early tenure was Maria Kanellis pulling off the victory over Kairi Sane. And it came with some controversy, which I experienced firsthand a backlash when I inserted Maria Kanellis in that ladder match, that four-way ladder match, to crown the inaugural women's champion. Yeah, I did that, goddammit. Maybe I should have put Maria in, but nevertheless, Mickie James is the champion. Maria's got her opportunity to show she belongs. Prove it wasn't a fluke, but right now, Kairi Sane is trying to get revenge, getting all up in her ass. Not literally, unfortunately. Beautiful Russian leg sweep. Kairi Sane, she's got all the tools. A seasoned vet by this point. High flyer, high impact. A technician, she can do it all. Meanwhile, Maria, she's a little scatterbrained. She's a veteran, but she's not necessarily technically sound. Meanwhile, Kairi Sane, goofy ass, up here tripping on the fucking ropes. Maria was out there cracking the fuck up. Oh shit, she might have lured Kairi Sane into a false sense of security, follows her to the outside. And now it's Maria with the upper hand. Despite all the shit I talk, Maria, she is a tough bitch and she is hella crafty. So you can't take anything from her. But like I said, this is the ultimate proving ground here in CKPW. Well, you'll see some of the toughest women on this planet competing for the most coveted title in our industry. Maria Kanellis, Snake Eyes, pulls her out close to the middle of the ring, only gets a 1 count. Maria's got a chance to prove that she belongs amid this roster of fiercely competitive, seasoned, sharpened women. And right now, I gotta say, she's looking pretty damn good. She's in control. Trying to pull off another win over Kairi Sane. She missed that bitch slap. Recovered nicely. Holy shit. Maria got the old school abdominal stretch in effect. Had the opportunity to grab the rope for extra leverage, decided to take the high road. And it's Kairi Sane missing with the lariat or double axe handle, more like it. And right now, Maria has been one step ahead of the Japanese sensation. Just as I say that, Kairi Sane pulls off a beautiful German suplex. Maria got her up on the shoulders one more again. Another snake eyes, this time in the other corner. Maria elevated bulldog, my goodness. Maria Kanellis, she just might have Kairi Sane's number. Sometimes it just be like that, goddammit. Can she put it together? Can she pull off another victory against Kairi Sane, who hit that discus bitch slap on the button? Hot shot from across the ring. What the fuck? Oh my God. Trying to decapitate that bitch. I've never seen anything like that. Kairi Sane fired the fuck up, elbows to the dome. And Maria Kanellis is in a world of trouble. Kairi Sane has taken over this matchup. But Maria firing back. Kairi catches the boot, delivers an elbow. We've got a standoff, a fucking duel, if you will. And Maria is the woman standing, going for the pin. One more again. Kairi Sane kicks off. The Butt Boys fired the fuck up. Maria X Factor. Wisely going for the pin, but she is not hooking a leg. Can't call it a lack of experience, but it may be a lack of awareness, a lack of focus. Kairi Sane changes the game up, rushes in, death press, followed up by a succession of rakes to the face with Maria to her credit. Right back up, rakes the eyes, and there's that devastating bulldog once again. And now it's Maria Kanellis going up top. Splash, my God, she's watching Shane Taylor. Hits that shit to perfection. Oh my God. 2.5. Did not hook the leg once again. But she may be getting close. Kairi Sane just rushes in with that double axe handle to the face. My God, this bitch got some devastating strikes. There's another German. Maria in the ropes. But there it is, Maria showing that wily veteran spirit. Takes Kairi down. She hit her face hard against the mat. She looks like she may be dazed, but perhaps baiting Maria into a false sense of security. Now it's Kairi Sane in control. And this has been a hell of a match. These two women seem to have quite a bit of chemistry as opponents, because they're putting on another instant classic. Kairi Sane rushes in, double axe handle. One more again, takes Maria down, going to work on the legs. Can Kairi Sane put it together? No, she misses that double axe handle. Maria got her on fireman's carry. Dicked around too much. Kairi Sane fighting up out of it. Elbows to the face. Rocks her. Going for that decapitating slingshot. One more again. My God, that shit is insane, folks. She should probably go for the pin attempt right there. Maria is feeling it. And there's that discus bitch slap one more again. Looks like the writing is on the wall. But no, Maria, showing that she's got more sack in the tank. Throws Kyrie Zane out on the apron. Kyrie fighting back. Is she going up top? On the apron. Maria catches her slipping. Man, this shit is back and forth about even on points. Kyrie rushes in. Thesz press. Right to the face. Maria feeling it right now. I think both women are feeling it. Kyrie follows up. Combination offense, but she is down. She is winded and a little disorientated, not sure what to do. Slowly scaling the ropes. Too slow. Maria caught her slipping. Forearms to the sternum. Knocks her off the rope. And we're out on the floor one more again. But Kyrie Zane sends the action back into the ring. Rushes back in quickly. Not allowing Maria to get the high ground. Doesn't matter. Maria pushes her off. Lariat over the top rope. Maria Kanellis. Holy shit. She has stepped the fuck up, folks. Very impressive. Definitely learned something from her AEW run, where she didn't get a lot of victories. I don't know if she won a single match, but she definitely looked good. And here in CKPW, she's looked even better. But Kyrie Zane ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Collar and elbow tie up. Maria shoves her off. Going for that bulldog one more again. A third time might be the charm. Trying to get Kyrie Zane away from the rope. She does. Pin. That is it. Maria Kanellis has just beat Kyrie Zane. Defiantly. Definitively. It's not a fluke. Maria is that deal. And meanwhile, Kyrie Zane wondering where the fuck it all went wrong. And she's out there with the ass face. While Maria shaking her ass to the bank. We'll be right back. Next up, we've got tag team action. Some might call it a dream match. There they are. The boys from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Bret the Hitman Hart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation. Are they on the same page the last time we saw them? Shit was not looking good, to say the least. Can we blame that on the outsiders? Them boys will stir up dissension anywhere, but nevertheless, here they are. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. They're going to need all that cohesion if they want to walk away victorious tonight. Because they are going against a team who you know are aligned. No questions about it. There they are. Pentagon, Ray Phoenix, the Lucha Brothers. And they are, in fact, brothers. Guess you could say the same for Bret and Jimmy Anvil Neidhart. Not blood, but they might as well be brothers, Hart family, all that good shit. But something tells me that these two cats here, that blood is very well thicker than water when it comes to these boys. Lucha Libre royalty. Had an impressive run in our AEW, what do you want to call it? Our AEW timeline. We just got off at the AEW shit, and these boys was over there doing interesting things, but not able to capture the world championships. And what do we got going on here? Bret Hart, Jim Neidhart. Like I said, these boys have Been kind of going at it, not necessarily on the same page and that type of fuckery. If you're a Hart fan, you can't be pleased to see that before shit even gets started. These boys are going at it. Nevertheless, here we go. It's the Hitman starting off with Ray Phoenix, the excellence of execution against the Daredevil of the Lucha Brothers. Which style went out? Collar and elbow tie up. Hitman with the headlock wrenched in takes Phoenix down. One more again. It's going to be very difficult to out-wrestle Bret Hart if that's what you're matching up against. Phoenix got to use that quickness, agility, off-the-chart athleticism if he wants to prevail tonight. But right now, it's the Hitman. One step ahead, got the sleeper hold. Cinched in, Phoenix, jawbreaker. Hell of a way to get out of that move. Hitman reverses the Irish whip. Phoenix in the corner. In comes Pentagon Jr. Easily the most popular half of the Lucha Brothers duel. A former world champion TNA wrestling. You can count that Lucha Underground shit too, because that's where many of us first became exposed to the legend that is Pentagon Jr. And right now he's getting Bret the Hitman Hart acquainted with it. Brutal kicks followed by a devastating pancake. Sent the Hitman up and the lights could not connect with that insecurity. Hitman whips him into the corner. Pentagon with the defense pushes him off, rushes in, takes out the shin. Holy shit. Pentagon Jr. A better tactician than given credit for. A high IQ wrestler. He's not just a mindless daredevil. He takes calculated risks. And that's what makes him such a tough opponent. Such a tough problem to solve. Oh my God. Wheelbarrow. German suplex to the big man, Jimmy Anvil Neidhart. Takes him down with a running lariat. Neidhart came in and is getting his clock cleaned immediately. Just as I say that, he's on a comeback trail. Beautiful throw over belly to belly by the Anvil, who's looked damn impressive here in this CKPW run. Just ask the outsiders. But right now he's dealing with Pentagon Jr. Got him goozled up by that mask. Head first into the turnbuckle. Pentagon reverses the game. Eats a boot to the face. Back and forth they go. Pentagon Jr. Beautiful. Sling blade. Clothesline. Got an extra rotation on that bitch. Now he's going after that. Oh my God, trying to rip that shit out of the socket. And I think Jimmy Anvil Neidhart needs a tag. Likewise, Pentagon Jr. needs to get this shit out of the Hart Foundation corner. And he does with another wheelbarrow German. Got the Anvil in his sights. Boot to the midsection. Penta driver. Anvil kicked out. Bret the Hitman Hart came in. Wasn't necessarily too eager to break it up. Keep an eye on this Hart Foundation situation, folks. Hitman breaks it up that time, but something ain't right with these boys. Here comes Ray Phoenix. This is not the team you want to be having a fucking sibling rivalry against. Partner pun. Ray Phoenix in. Giving Jimmy Anvil Neidhart the business. Neidhart in a world of trouble. Phoenix got him up. Scoop slam down. Going up to the top rope. Oh my God, swanton dive. Hit that shit on the button. And one more again, Bret Hart looked a little indecisive. Is it a respect thing or is it a problem? I don't know, but the Hart Foundation, they are not looking crisp tonight. Anvil back in control for the moment. Phoenix reverses the game. Referee, this fucking featherweight ass nigga just fell down. I don't think Anvil made contact. Nevertheless, he's back on his feet. Tissue paper ass nigga. Pentagon Jr. back in. And it's the Lucha Brothers. Poetry in motion. Jimmy Anvil Neidhart, he needs that tag in the worst possible way. Spine buster. Pentagon rolling him up for the pin. Got the extra leverage. Ray Phoenix in. Ready to take the Hitman out of the game just in case. Man, these two teams seem to be on two entirely different wavelengths as far as their chemistry goes. And like I said, that could be the main factor that determines a winner in this one. Frequent tags in and out. Meanwhile, it's the Anvil who's been in there for about the last 5 minutes or so, getting his fucking clock clean. Oh my God, but he just nailed Phoenix and he's going out after him. Could this be a mistake? Had a chance to tag in the Hitman. But that hot temper may cost him. Phoenix throws him into that steel staircase. And man, Jimmy Anvil Neidhart needs to get his head in the game. Realize that he's got a partner. That his partner is one of the greatest of all times. Tag or singles competition. There is no way you are going to beat the Lucha Brothers by your goddamn self. Anvil, get it together. Huffing, puffing. Finally makes his way back into the ring. Holy shit. Phoenix could not connect with that basement drop kick. And Anvil just shotgun drop kicked him across the ring. Picks him up. Phoenix blocks the right. Counters with one of his own. Got the Anvil up. Oh my God. Beautiful package. Suplex. Power bomb. X maneuver. Hitman once again. Late on the breakup. Referee got wiped out one more again. Anvil got the camel clutch. Cobra clutch. Referee Anvil just stepped him on this nigga. God damn. Get your bitch ass up. Anvil makes the tag out to Bret Hart. Referee didn't see it. Will he acknowledge it? Hitman going for the pin. Referee, this nigga don't know what day it is. So I guess the tag in is official. Nevertheless, Ray Phoenix back up on his feet. Back in control for the Lucha Brothers. Going up top. No hot tag shenanigans for the Hitman. He just eats a swanton dive. Barely kicking out of that one. Referee a little slow on a pin. I'll give him some credit. He just got knocked the fuck out for the second time in this match. In comes Pentagon Jr. Bret Hart is down. They looking like he needs to tag out to the Anvil already, who's not in the best shape in his own right. Pentagon got the Hitman up. Bret slips out of it. Clips the knee. Man, what a wild night we've had thus far, folks. We're in the midst of the Lucha Brothers and the Hart Foundation tag team action. Pentagon Jr. giving Bret Hart the business. Up in the lights, takes him down. Bret Hart trying to get to the Hart Foundation corner. Pentagon Jr. got him isolated, not having it. Reaching that arm. Oh my God. You might have heard a bone pop. Bret Hart's in the world of trouble right now. Pentagon Jr. got him in his sights. Hooked him. Penta driver. This has got to be it. Oh my God. Holy shit. That was about as close as it gets. Anvil just barely getting in there. Bret Hart drops. Oh my God. This shit is insane, folks. I don't know if Bret was playing possum or what. Whatever the case, Pentagon snuffed it out and is giving them that business. Hitman reverses the Irish whip, throws Pentagon Jr. over the top rope. Brings him back in a hurry. Beautifully executed vertical suplex. Pentagon Jr. right back up. And that running shin breaker, one more again, that shit is impressive, effective. As you can see, Bret the Hitman Hart in a lot of trouble right now, folks. Ray Phoenix in. He's giving Bret Hart the business, devastating DDT. The Anvil breaks it up. It looks like the writing is on the wall for the Hart Foundation. They just cannot seem to sustain any offense. Beautiful cold red by Ray Phoenix. And it looks like the Anvil is a little more willing to step in to break up those pinfalls. Did Pentagon Jr. get the legal tag? He's in, nevertheless. Sling blade, clothesline, and yes, Pentagon Jr. recognizes the legal man. And the Lucha Brothers have targeted that arm of Bret Hart. Gonna be mighty hard to execute that sharpshooter with a broken wing. And Ray Phoenix takes him off the apron. The Lucha Brothers are serious about getting this win tonight, folks. They are not fucking around. Bret Hart rolls out to the floor. Rolls back in and got dropped. Pentagon going for that arm. One more again. My God, Bret Hart. I don't know if he's ever taken this kind of ass whooping, folks. Sure, we've seen him beaten before, but this domination by the Lucha Brothers, it just hits different. Especially with the dissension between the Anvil and the Hitman himself. It's like Bret is damn near fight one-on-one. Pentagon Jr., Penta driver, one more again. Shut it down. Send him home. The Anvil's in. And he breaks it up just in the nick of time. Pentagon Jr. gonna make him pay for it. Neck breaker. Draping neck breaker. The Anvil rolls out to the floor and that'll take care of that. Pentagon Jr. got Bret Hart up. Slams him down. Going up top, Bret Hart stirring. In trouble, my God, double boots to the sternum. That's a broken rib cage, folks. That's it. No, Bret Hart kicks out. Holy shit. The Hitman, he's a tough son of a bitch. Love him or hate him. Pentagon Jr., his own version of the sharpshooter. My God, that shit looks like it might hurt even more than the original. Anvil comes in, not breaking it up, has a change of heart. Holy fuck, the Hart Foundation. They are clearly not on the same page. The referee goes down again. And this is the softest nigga I've ever seen in stripes, folks. In the way, man, the referee, this nigga gonna have to get fired. Dock for pay or something. He's pissing me off. Pentagon Jr. Spine buster right on the apron. The hardest part of the goddamn ring. Bret Hart in the world of trouble right now. Getting assaulted by Pentagon Jr. out here on the floor. Man, what a crazy matchup. Especially when you factor in the side story featuring the Hart Foundation. Meanwhile, Pentagon Jr. is just beating the literal fuck out of Bret Hart. Zero fear. Bret Hart. I don't know if he's going to make the count, folks. He's down and out. Barely moving out there, folks. Pentagon Jr. fired the fuck up. I think he knows the Lucha Bros got this one in the bag. And yes, there it is. The Lucha Brothers win this one by count out. But let's be honest, folks. They dominated this matchup. If Bret Hart did make it back in the ring, he probably would have got his ass pinned. Or tagged in to Jim Neidhart, who got pinned. It just wasn't the night for them boys, the Hart Foundation. There's your winners, the Lucha Brothers. We'll be right back. Back from commercial break. CKPW Fight Night. Kicking off, or continuing, I should say, the shenanigans. There have been plenty of them here tonight already. There he is, the master of shenanigans. Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. And I think Ricochet, or future Ricochet, might end up paying the price tonight. Scott Steiner, former world champion in WCW as well as our warped version of AEW, had a chance to capture the crown here in CKPW, came up short. And he's looking to take that fucking disappointment out on anyone he can. We've seen him and Kenny Omega going at it. And now he may have a new victim here tonight. Freakzilla in the building. There he is, future Ricochet. This guy's been stirring up quite a bit of shit since he hopped in a time machine and traveled his ass back here. Ruffled quite a few feathers. Him and Ricky Steamboat seem to have a rivalry going on, kind of a friendly rivalry to a degree, but his bigger beef has been with those other two jabronis who claim they're from the future. I'm talking about Hacker Johnny and Glamrock Johnny. I initially thought they were twins, but I've heard through the grapevine that they're two of the same nigga from different timelines. Which just blew my fucking mind. Shit here is crazy in CKPW. And yes, fans, That's not a robe. He's about to wrestle in that shit. That's how wild it is. Shit's probably illegal. Who knows what he's packing in that motherfucker? Nevertheless, here we go. Scott Steiner. Future Ricochet. Steiner throws him over the top rope. He is not bullshitting right out of the gate. Taking shit out to the street. Ricochet, future Ricochet, gonna need all that elusiveness if he wants to survive against Scott Steiner. Meteor out on the floor, missed that drop kick. Steiner throws him across the ringside area. Mauling him, and these boys need to watch the count. Steiner just tossing this nigga back and forth like the proverbial ragdoll. Future Ricochet, to his credit, fighting back, and holy shit, these boys are going at it on the floor. Back and forth. Oh my God, head first into that steel post. Steiner back in. Future Ricochet still down. Finally gets his punk ass back in the ring. Just barely got caught up in the rope. Goofy ass nigga. Holy shit, Steiner got him cinched up. Pump, handle, slam. And Future Ricochet, I don't know if he's ever experienced this type of ass whooping in his fucking time. I like to think Scott Steiner is one of a kind, but if this time travel shit is real, it might be quite a few of these niggas. God damn it. Nevertheless, Scott Steiner in control, giving Future Ricochet the business, just whipped him into that turnbuckle with maximum force. Another pump handle slam. And right now it's getting uncomfortable. Steiner taking time to stunt and front. Picks Future Ricochet up. He slips out of that slam. Going for a cutter. Steiner pushes him off. Got him up. Scoop slam. Steiner just toying with this nigga right now. Could that come back to cost them? We know Steiner uber confident, arrogant. Oh my God, he just stumped a mud hole right through that nigga head. Shit is getting uncomfortable. Steiner scoops Ricochet up off the mat. Gut wrench suplex. Ricochet back up on his feet. Steiner, oh my God. Throw over belly to belly. Steiner looking hella impressive here tonight, folks. Future Ricochet, he's not dumbing out just yet. Springboard elbow. Oh my God, what is this? A crucifix bomb of sorts. And now it's Steiner feeling it. But he's back up on his feet, rushes in, Steiner line. Man, Future Ricochet, Steiner, to his credit, has neutralized all that speed advantage. Future Ricochet is down. Is he out? Yes, that is it. Scott Steiner. Brutal, devastating, dominating win here tonight. We'll be right back. Wrestling fans, we have reached our main event of the evening. And boy, is it a convoluted doozy. We've got multiple wires crossed here, and there he is. He may be the man. in the middle of it all, I'm talking about the icon Sting. Sting has called his shot. He wants a match with Okada for the world title. Meanwhile, he stirred up some shit with some of his fellow contemporaries, if you will. He's got a beef going on, as you saw earlier, with his longtime rival, Ethan Carter III. And apparently Switchblade Jay White is not done with the icon either. Those two boys locked horns on the previous episode of Fight Night. So it's culminating here in a tag team matchup where I don't think anybody likes anybody. But there's the icon. Here comes his partner, the World Heavyweight Champion himself, Kazuchika Okada. Interesting to see these two boys on the same side when you gotta think that eventually they're gonna lock horns for that 10 pounds of gold Okada is wearing across his waist, seamlessly blending in with his putrid, glitzy Starboy robe that he's got on, the Rainmaker. I'm not a fan of blue, goddammit, but I gotta say it does look kinda cool and it blends in with that belt down there perfectly. Fuck you, Okada. With that fucking Count Dracula collar. God damn it. So I've laid out the storyline. You can pretty much guess who their opponents will be tonight. I'm not sure how much interaction these two guys have had, but now they've got to put their trust in each other for one night against two men you don't really want to slip up against, but who knows how well those two will get along. There he is, Switchblade Jay White, the leader of the Bullet Club. And there's been a lot of talk about who's going to be joining them here in CKPW. I gotta say, I'm talking to a lot of guys at the table. All I can say is that Jay White will not be alone here on this journey. Certainly not alone tonight, at least not on paper. He's got a partner, but can he trust him? Can he count on him to deliver in this high-pressure situation against two of the best to ever do it? Jay White fired the fuck up. Big opportunity to show what he can do. What if he pins Okada? He's done it before. Those two men, no strangers to one another. They have battled over the IWGP, the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. There's his partner, the aforementioned EC3, Ethan Carter III. Kinda been getting shown up over the last couple of episodes by Sting. So he needs to look good tonight. I'm not talking about his physique. I'm talking about picking up a win or at least doing some damage. But goddamn, it will not be easy. And the same question goes for him. Can he trust Switchblade Jay White who will stab more niggas in the back than Don King? Man, time will tell. A lot of questions soon to be answered once we get this long-ass fucking introduction out of the way. God damn it. Here we go. It's Sting, Okada against Jay White and EC3. Switchblade in control for the moment. Got Sting goozled up. Just dropped him. Holy shit. Sting got his bell rung early in the game. Jay White, beautiful DDT. And Sting is in trouble. Jay White trying to shut this shit down early. Wrenches the arm. The icon fires back with a forearm shiver. Jay White reverses the game. Sting doesn't want better. Jay White switches up one more again. Holy shit, back and forth they go. Sting rubbing his head into that top turnbuckle. And now it's Jay White seeing stars. And Sting gonna tag out to Okada. I would like to say no egos here, but every man, every wrestler has an ego. Sting probably got the least ego out of these four fucking superstar athletes. But he's got one, goddammit. You can't be that good without one. Holy shit. Beautiful move, complete shot by Switchblade. Jay White wrenches the arm. Okada rocks him with a right. Scoops him up, slams him down, and now it's Switchblade Jay White who needs to tag out to EC3. Irish whip into the corner. Okada got him goozled up. Beautifully executed vertical suplex. Jay White in the world of trouble here. Okada single leg lock. Did not last long. Jay White kicks out of it. Tags out finally EC3 in the ring. And he gets thrown into the corner instantly. Okada, Michinoku driver. EC3 comes in and getting his ass whipped right off the gate. It's been that type of night for your boy Ethan Kerber III. Okada throws him over the top rope. And is Sting gonna take advantage? No, he takes the high road for now at least. Gets back in the ring. Okada throws Carter into his own corner one more again. Switchblade Jay White invites himself into this matchup. Walks right into a neck breaker. Another one, Okada. Been watching some Honky Talk Man classics. Holy shit. Got Jay White up. Air raid crash. Oh my God. A little extra oomph on that bitch. And that is it. My God, Okada just put down Switchblade Jay White with his signature air raid crash. And like I said, he lit a little extra oomph on that motherfucker. Sometimes it targets the back. It looks like that one might have targeted the neck, upper neck, head area. And look at Okada and Sting looking like best buddies out here, Sting and Luger. Very interesting development here. Lots of shit going on, but we'll see you next week, folks. Peace out.